clear. Can do, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do, can do.
I'm picking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy has got him figured at 5 to 9. Has chance, has chance. This guy says the horse has chance.
If fear I'll fight, I hear his foot's all right. Has it all depends if it's rain last night.
I know it's Valentine, the morning works look fine. Besides the jockey's brother's a friend of mine. Needs race, needs race. This guy says the horse likes race.
Now this poor and fear, and he is no bum steer. He's from a handicap, that's real sincere.
I'm picking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy has got him figured as 5 to 9. Has chance, has chance. This guy says the horse has chance. Valentine, I got the horse right here.
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll say no more. Follow before you take another swallow. Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Tear up your poker deck and play no more. Follow, follow the fold to the meadows where the sun shines out of the darkness and the sin and shame in which you wallow. Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. If you're a sinner and you pray no more, follow, follow the fold. Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I am standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Pause and think before it is too late. You are in great danger. I am not speaking of prison and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Come here and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put him to flight forever. Remember, friends, it is the Save a Soul mission, located at 409 West 49th Street. Open all day and all night, with a special prayer meeting this Thursday.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why such a refined doll as her would get all mixed up in the mission dodge.
She is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
It's too bad she wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Boy. Wonder.
Well,
Hey, boys. Well,
Oh, Benny South Street. Thanks for waiting up. How are you?
It's okay, Harry. You know Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about this Nathan Detroit? Has he got a place for his crap game?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
I will tell him I'm loaded and ready for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
Jeez, $5,000?
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward of my father.
Everyone's looking for action. I wish Nathan would
Why,
find a place.
Lieutenant Brannigan, Mr. South Street. It is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York City Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit that's running around with a floating crap game and gets away with it by changing the spot every night.
Why would you be telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because I know you two bums work for him, rustling up customers for this crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, you can tell him for me. I know right now he still is looking for a spot, but nobody's going to give it to him because they know a Brannigan's breathing down their neck.
Hiya, Nathan.
Fellas, I am having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't find a single...
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Why, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you do not think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I've been speaking to your colleagues here. I imagine you're having trouble finding a spot for your crap game.
Well, as you know, the heat is on. As you must know by the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
Did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place or not?
Nathan, did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Yes, I found a place. We are holding tomorrow's crap game at the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you gonna fix the ushers, though?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar shop, the funeral parlor.
You once said there was a chance of the Biltmore Garage.
I was over at the Biltmore Garage, spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let us have the game there if I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. And he won't take my marker.
Ain't your marker no good?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan Detroit. No, a marker is like a pledge on which a guy cannot welch. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker's as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me without a livelihood. I mean, I've been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And do you know what day today is? It is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with high players. The Greek's in town.
Brandy bottle baits?
Scranton Slim.
I know. I could make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at PS 84.
There's the stockroom behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got. Why, it's good old reliable Nathan Detroit. If you're looking for spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere, everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of lettuce for the fellow who can get us there. If we only had a lousy little grant, we could be a millionaire. Good old reliable Nathan, 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 Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, he'll arrange that you go broken, quiet, and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to squawk. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game?
Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame.
It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Say, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. Well, there is the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time he was sick and he wouldn't take penicillin on account he had bet somebody 10 C's his temperature would go to 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
So, why don't you borrow the 1,000 from Sky?
No, not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
Sure, I ain't scared. Providing I can figure out a bet on which there is no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar will a fly land on, or how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake? Cheesecake! Run over to Mindy's restaurant and find out from Mindy how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how much strudel.
Okay, how much cheesecake and how much strudel? What do you want to know for?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. And if she hears I'm running the crap game, she will never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan.
Oh, Adelaide, pigeon.
Oh. You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae. Ooh, with tomato, ketchup, and mayonnaise. We gotta get back to the hot box.
Are you still rehearsing?
Oh, yeah. That Payne, Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I says to him, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get me something to eat. And he says, you don't wanna eat. You just wanna sneak out and meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
And what did you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself. Oh, how is your cold, honey?
Oh, it's much better. Thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present?
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Well, read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's sweet, Adelaide. About your present, I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
Oh, it's okay, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I kind of like when you forget to give me gifts. It makes me feel like we're married.
Oh, Don't worry, honey. One of these days, I'm going to be in the money, and you are going to have more mink than a mink.
Oh, Nathan, I can do without anything, just so long as you don't start running your crap game again.
Crap game. What an absurd thought. Psst.
Okay, so 1,200 cheesecake, 1,500 strudel.
What?
Nathan, yesterday Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. Interesting. Great. Okay.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey. It was just...
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that all about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, Adelaide, I'm expecting a fellow, and you're hungry, right?
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, would you take Adelaide here to the drugstore? You see, honey, it's across the street, and you have a cold, and, well, there are a lot of open manholes around.
Oh, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Okay, come on.
Hey, Masterson! Glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? You look great.
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place. Beautiful scenery, healthful climate. And I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's. Are you going to be in town long?
No, I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, they got a lot of action down there. You want to come with me?
No, I got a lot of things to do. Meantime, how about we stop over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake, you know.
No, I'm not hungry. But tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
Suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
We all gotta go someday.
Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, Nathan, we gotta remember, pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back-to-back.
Yeah. Hey, say, you hungry yet? Why don't we stop over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? Or strudel or something.
Now I'm gonna get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy does have the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet, there are some people who prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought. But if everyone is like I am, I say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
I figured for old time's sake I'd throw you a little action. I will bet you that yesterday, I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story. When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "I am sorry I am unable to bankroll you to a very large start. But not having any potatoes to give you, I am now going to stake you to some very valuable advice. One of these days, in your travels, a guy is going to come to you and show you a brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And this guy's going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man. For as sure as you're standing there, you're going to wind up with an ear full of cider." Now, Nathan, I do not claim that you have been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think that...
However, if you really want some action, I'll bet you the same 1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie that you have on. Well,
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color.
Oh, Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother
and
me.
she said,
Hiya, Sky.
good. How's it with you fellas?
not bad.
Nicely, thank you. Nathan,
Yes.
we took Miss Adelaide to the drugstore, and she said, "Don't forget to pick me up after the show at the hot box, and don't be late."
Yes, dear. Yes.
Yes, dear. That's husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the kind of girl that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. Plus, a guy without a doll? If a guy does not have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting a rap on dolls. I just say a guy should have them when he wants them. And they're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figure and weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got one? How come you are going to Havana alone without one?
I like to travel light. But if I wish to take a doll with me to Havana, well, there is a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll? And I name her? Will you bet on that? Will you bet me $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take her to Havana tomorrow?
You got a bet.
I name her. Her?
Cider!
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Sarah,
How do you do?
my name is Abernathy, Arvide Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I have wasted my life with gambling and evil betting. But I have suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha, coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I was wandering around, trying to get up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I never would have become a gambler had I not fallen in with evil companions who are always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
Well, you just go right on talking to Sister Sarah, and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We are out every day trying.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know the best time to reach sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good. I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
That's a fine old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. So then I suppose if one of you goes someplace, the other goes along.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets I'd like you to read. They will give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you do not think I'm getting out of line, but I think it is wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like you, sacrificing yourself for the sake of others, staying here in this place. Do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far. But there are a lot of wonderful places, just a few hours from New York, by plane. Have you ever been in a plane?
No.
It's wonderful.
Here is another pamphlet that I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you. My soul is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry. Just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, that's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace under the wicked. Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There's 2 things been in every hotel room in this country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. You get me, it's 8 to 5, the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. The mission's laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I could fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When's this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 sinners, genuine sinners. And I will guarantee they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here,
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anyone in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
My favorite restaurant,
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
Where do you want to eat, Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours, back the same night, and the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Oh, except me. I'm relieved it's just me personally, not all guys in general. It's nice to know that somewhere in the world there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
Oh, I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his pipe.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
You got the guy all figured out,
I have.
including what he smokes. All figured out, huh?
All figured out. When my love comes along, I won't take a chance. For oh, he'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by his 2 pair of pants.
I'll know by the calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. I'll know as I run to his arms that at last I've come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong. For I'll know when my love comes along.
No. You're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare and ever ask, am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. I'll drop in again sometime, in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
I won't take a chance, for oh, he'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong, for I'll know when my love comes
Hello?
Hello, is this the Biltmore Garage? Let me speak to Joey Biltmore.
Who's this?
Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Joey, I'm calling about the, you know,
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute. I got a customer.
Well, hurry it up, will you?
That'll be $8. Now, what did you say, Nathan?
The crap game!
Don't say that over the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
Okay, fine. The dice game. Look, Joey, can we use your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
You'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Now, Joey, if you're gonna be that way about it, I'll have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yeah.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It is a bet I cannot lose. I bet him he could not take a doll to Havana with him on a trip.
Well, why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the type of doll that goes to Havana.
Well, where does she go?
She don't go nowhere. That's why I know I'm gonna win the bet.
Don't be so sure, Nathan. It ain't a horse. It's a doll.
But Joey,
Nathan, there'll be no dice game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you've known me a long time.
And that's why I want it in advance.
Look, I can't talk no more. I gotta meet Adelaide at the hot box. Can I at least tell the boys that the game is going to be at your place?
Not till I get the dough.
All right, fine, you'll have it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
And now, for the grand finale in our Round the World review, we take you down on the farm with our star Miss Adelaide and the Hotbox Farmerettes.
and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you. About you. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do. Doodle-doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, though it beats me all to heck, it beats me all to heck, how I'll ever tend the farm when I want to keep my arms about you. About you. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Doodle-doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo. Goodbye now. Doodle-doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo.
I love you, a bushel and a peck. That lousy Joey Biltmore, I could wring his greasy neck. Wring his greasy neck. Oh,
Hello, Nathan.
hello, pie face.
Oh, how are you, handsome?
Oh, fine. What have you got there?
A book.
A book? You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
Oh, how is your cold?
It's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I had it, and I told him a long time. And I said I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is usually what I wear. And he said to me to read this book because it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Would it tell you what type of a doll would go for a certain kind of guy which you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Just for instance, there are certain dolls you can almost bet wouldn't go for certain guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow seems, you can never be sure a girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, starting with next week, I am going to get a raise. So, with what I'll be making, I wondered what you would think. Maybe we could finally get married.
Oh, well, of course we will, sooner or later.
Oh, I know, Nathan, but I'm starting to worry about my mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
And why would she think a thing like that?
Well, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years. People in Rhode Island don't do that, Nathan. They all get married.
And why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. And then after about 2 years...
What? After about 2 years?
We had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
Oh, well, I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
Well, what type of baby was it?
Oh, it was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And where is this Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I just wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
Oh, but Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan! And Mother believes in big families.
Oh, Adelaide, just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother is a glutton for punishment.
Oh, but Nathan, now we can finally get married, and it won't have to be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
Oh, but Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
Well, I will be meeting her soon enough. And what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies or something? Oh, Adelaide, what are we gonna do?
We could get married.
Marriage ain't a thing you can just jump into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's my wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck.
That makes sense.
Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
Oh, well, you see, Nathan, I've got the veil. All we need now is our license and our blood test.
A what?
Our blood test. It's a law.
Some city. First they close my crap game and then they open my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning to start your crap game again.
How could you think such a thing? Why do you think I gave up the crap game in the first place? It's because I love you. And I want us two to be the happiest married couple that there is in the whole world.
Did anybody find an earring out here?
I don't think so.
You! I was all dated up with Society Max for tomorrow night, and he broke it on account of your dopey crap game. Honestly, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, here it is. Oh.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game. Oh.
Sweetheart, you're getting yourself all upset. We're gonna be all right, you and I. After all, we love each other, and we're gonna get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. Come on, you'll feel better tomorrow. All right, cheer up. Let's see that old Adelaide smile. That's my girl. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococci lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, hello, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See notes. Oh, notes. Yeah. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and the throat. Ooh. Oh. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. can hear church bells chime. The compartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop la grip, and la post nasal drip with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a pip. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold.
Hey, Nicely. What are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah, and you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled a moose off in mating season.
Great, just so he don't take her to Havana.
Havana? He could not take that doll to New Rochelle. Where is Nathan? He ought to be lining up the game.
I don't know. I suppose trying to see Miss Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide, always taking his mind off honest work.
Yes, Nicely. It is too bad that a smart businessman such as Nathan would have to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look, what's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting home by the television set who once thought he was something of a rover.
That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked him, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir! When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal,
Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some doll. When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, make a bet that he's doing it for some doll.
when a bum buys wine like a bum can afford, it's a six and the bum is under the thumb of some little boy.
When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum for the raw, call it hell, call it heaven, it's probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some doll. When you see a sport and his cash has run short, make a bet that he's banking it with some doll.
When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and he smells from Vitalis and Barbasol. Call it dumb, call it clever, or you can get odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some
Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Oh, very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. I should never have volunteered for this post. Well, let's go into lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. Oh, General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah. Arvi.
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town, General.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings trying to stimulate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Won't you stay and have lunch with us?
No, dear, I don't have time. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We've decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no.
Close the mission?
But, General, please, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
There are so many calls on us, so many other places where our work is really needed.
But we are doing much better now.
We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
Oh, you've announced a meeting, but will anyone be here? Will anybody come?
Pardon me. I couldn't help overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
Well, how do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I think Miss Sarah could be a big success here.
Well, I am glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and see for yourself?
Well,
Don't you think that would be a good idea?
If I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Well, hallelujah.
Hallelujah!
You all got your red carnations? Come on. Remember, no one will be let into the game without they got their red carnations. It's like a password.
Okay, but where is the game?
Hey, I will tell you in a minute. Just wait 1 second. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the guys it's at the Biltmore garage?
Not yet. We gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely at my hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there.
Oh.
Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
Well, I told you to wait for it.
Nathan, I had to get some groceries. I was feeling faint.
Oh, God.
Nicely. Why don't you go back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky, and do not come back here without it, okay? Even if you starve to death. No, thank you.
Okay, Nathan.
All right.
Where is the game, Detroit?
Harry the horse. How are things in Brooklyn?
Detroit, if there is no place for your game, tell us, and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
No, take it easy,
No.
Harry.
I hope, Detroit, that you do not spoil our evening, inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. One who I think you might have heard of. Gentlemen, I would like you to meet Big Julie of Chicago.
Hi. Big Julie. It is a pleasure and an honor to meet you, and welcome to our fair city in which, as you know, the heat is on. But just be patient and you will get some action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around, or shall we blow?
Well, I came to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure.
Nathan, if there is no crap game tonight, Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased, as you may find out from those citizens who at one time or another displeased her. Although I will admit, it is very hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer around or about.
Harry, you do not think I would be so rude as to displease a fine lady like Big Julie here. Big Julie, let me assure you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it.
Well, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Angie the Ox, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. Say, I'm not very good with names, but your face looks familiar. May I ask where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
What do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Don't ever help my mother across the street. Nice. Look like the male chorus line. So, what's the occasion?
Well, officer,
It's a party.
Yes.
Party.
Yes.
Indeed. What kind of party?
Oh, goodbye, girls. I'll see you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, that is correct, Lieutenant. It is a bachelor's dinner. Nathan is getting married.
Yes, sir. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
Oh, well, when I saw you standing here with all of these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it'd be a bachelor dinner. I thought it was a
It's a bachelor dinner. Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Gee, just think. After 14 years, I'm finally going to be Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Oh, time certainly does fly.
So, when is the wedding date?
Yeah, Nathan, when will it be?
Well,
You know, these good gentlemen have been nice enough to set up a wedding, bachelor dinner for you. At least you could tell them the date of the wedding.
Well, we need time for our license and our blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could get married tomorrow night? Right after the show at the Hot Box.
Oh, but we need time for our license.
You can elope.
A what?
You drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Oh, Pimlico.
No, not Pimlico. Elkton. They'll marry you right away. And you don't even need a blood test.
But ain't that unhealthy?
No, Nathan, that is a great idea. Elope. I'll lend you my getaway car. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it!
Oh. What the hell?
My congratulations too, Nathan. I only hope there's nothing in heredity.
Oh, Nathan, I got so much to do before we elope tomorrow. You'll be at the Hot Box tomorrow night?
I will have a table reserved, and I'll be all dressed up in whatever you will open.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so excited! I got to wire my mother. Only, what'll I wire her?
Send the telegram and date it back a few years.
I'll just wait until after we have the 5 children. It won't take us long.
Oh, Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fella. A most beautiful doll indeed. Don't you agree, Big Julie?
Well, how long you known this doll?
14 years.
Let's sue crap.
Hey, Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
How could he? He couldn't have. She couldn't have gone.
the second oldest mission in Cuba. Come on.
Where to?
To see the oldest. And don't miss the dungeons where prisoners were thrown to the sharks.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Here is buried Christopher Columbus.
At least he's lying down. How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Dulce de leche.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche. What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. And a kind of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
They're very good. I'll have another. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Take it easy, Slugger. It's over. You're still champ. Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just gotta behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. And if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my springs. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me, how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning?
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. At the moment be kissed tonight. That's the way I've just gotta behave. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. And if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. Pal, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, Oh, Havana is so wonderful. Why don't we stay here for a few days and see how wonderful it's really like?
I think we should hurry if we want to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't get mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You know why I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's how I met you in the first place. I made a bet.
How else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
Come on.
No.
I gotta think about what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for taking me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Oh, golly, I have no idea how I'll get home with all of this stuff. It was so kind of you to give it to me, girls. Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Oh, fine, Sky. Look, the girls gave me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with the kitchen shower. Look.
That's wonderful.
Thanks.
You know Miss Sarah?
How do you do?
Oh, glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box. Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thanks, Sky. Oh, gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I am going to love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone, when the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once, it's you forever. song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is one that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour.
So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in
Grandfather, I thought you'd be asleep.
Hello, Sarah dear. Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning.
We followed your suggestion and stayed out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
You're even more tired than I am.
What the hell is this? Hey, what is this?
I've seen a lot of things in my lifetime, but it's the first time I've seen an all-night crap game running full time in the mission.
A crap game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this. Sarah!
This wouldn't have happened if I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
You said it yourself, Sky. It's no good.
Why not? What the hell kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
For the feature number of the evening, the Hot Box proudly presents Miss Adelaide and her debutantes.
and the gown the following fall. Then the necklace, the bag, the gloves, and the hat. That was late 48, I recall. Then last night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said as I ran down the hall, take back your mink, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? Take back the gown, the gloves, and the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat as all that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arranged was a token of your esteem. Now when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. So take back your mink to from whence it came, and tell them to Hollanderize it for some other day. Take back your mink, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? I'm screaming, take back the gown, take back the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat as all that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arranged was a token of your esteem. Now when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. Take back your mink, those old worn-out pelts, and go shorten the sleeves for somebody else. Wouldn't you?
Will you be joining Mr. Detroit this evening?
Is he here?
Nope, not yet. Hasn't been here all night.
Bring me a rye and soda.
Coming right up.
Sky, have you seen Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
I bring her a message from Nathan. I wish Nathan would bring his own messages.
What's the message? Where is Nathan?
Well, it's like this. Nathan has an aunt in Pittsburgh that has suddenly taken ill with
A rare tropical disease?
Now that's not bad. Anyway, Nathan told me I have to say the
Nicely.
thing.
What's the message? Where is Nathan?
The crap game is still going on.
Since last night?
Big Julie, being such a large loser, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, she is most insistent. So we find a new place and the game goes on.
Where's the game?
You looking for some action?
No, I'm leaving town tonight, but I would like to talk to some of the guys. Nicely, I left a marker with, well, somebody. And I kind of like to clean it up before...
I will meet you outside.
What about Nathan's message?
Miss Adelaide, Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical ant. Goodbye.
What? I don't understand. Oh, Sky, Nathan has to come here tonight. We're eloping to get married. Is it the crap game again?
You know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
But he promised he'd change.
Change. Change. Why is it the minute you dolls find someone you like, you take them right in for alterations?
What about you men? Why can't you marry people like other people do and live normal, like people? Have a home with wallpaper and bookends.
No, Miss Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
Guys like Nathan Detroit, and yes, Guy Masterson, we don't belong in a life like that. So when dolls get mixed up with guys like us, it's no good. No good. I'll see you in a couple months.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Las Vegas, maybe? I got a ticket on the late plane.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Oh, tell him I never want to talk to him again. And have him call me here.
Look, why don't you get yourself another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Wait till you fall for somebody. You'll find out.
Yeah.
In other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in her woolies, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu. 103.2, so much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing and a story her folks can be told, a person can develop a cold. Achoo.
Not so fast. Sarah, not so fast. Look, suppose we don't have a big meeting tonight. Suppose nobody's there at all. We'll explain to the general.
We won't have to explain. It'll be very clear. Oh, I just want to get away from this whole place, to go someplace where...
Someplace where the sinners are respectable and well-behaved.
You saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
Are you kidding? I knew that the minute he started picking on you, but I didn't know you were going to get stuck on him.
I'll get over it.
What do you want to get over it for? It isn't pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough...
He will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I've always taken care of you. All I want is for you to be happy. Velvet, I can wish you for the color of your coat, and fortune smiling all along wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Mansions I can wish you, 7 footmen all in red, and calling cards upon a silver tray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Standing there, gazing at you, full of the bloom of youth. Standing there, gazing at you with the sheep's eye and the licorice tooth. Music I can wish you, merry music while you're young, and wisdom when your hair has turned to gray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. With a sheep's eye and the licorice tooth and the strong arms to carry you away.
Good evening, Miss Sarah. Brother Abernathy, how goes it with the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, isn't it?
It's supposed to be. The general is coming.
The general's a tough doll, eh?
Well, very few people will be there. In fact, nobody.
I don't think Mr. Masterson is interested in our troubles, Grandfather. We've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you've forgotten something. But being a gambler, I never forget things like this. You hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather you forgot about it.
I cannot welch a marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us say we're even.
If you don't pay off on that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher.
Nicely. Where's the crap game?
Sky, it's about a 10-minute walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
everybody going. I came here to shoot crap.
Oh, well,
Here
no.
you see, Big Julie. The fellas are pretty fatigued from weariness, having been shooting crap for some time now. Namely 24 hours.
I don't care who is tired. I'm out 25 G's. Nobody leaves.
Gentlemen, I think I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that she is a big loser, it is merely that she prefers to win.
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 500.
Oh, take two.
If you do not shut up, Big Julie will arrange the other half.
Ooh, 1 and a 1. Snake Eyes, you lose.
All right.
And $50 for the house, but the dice are still yours, and your luck is bound to change.
Shut up. Another 5.
Take two more.
Here comes that big
Go,
lucky
Jules.
roll. Oh, Snake Eyes again.
Well, that cleans me, but I'm not through yet.
What?
I will now play on credit.
What is that?
We
don't play with credit.
Big Julie, the boys are pretty tired. I mean, me personally, I'm fresh as a daisy.
Well, then I will play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down out of every pot. You must have quite a bundle by now.
Well, being as I assumed the risk, it is only fair I should assume some dough.
Makes sense to me.
Detroit, I'm going to roll you willy or nilly. If I lose, I will give you my marker.
And if I lose,
You will give her gash.
let me hear it from Big Julie.
You will give me cash.
Okay, now I heard it.
All right. Here is my marker. Now put up your dice. Anything wrong?
Yeah. I owe you $1,000 signed X. How is it you can write 1,000, but you cannot write your signature?
Well, I was great in arithmetic. I stunk in English.
Makes sense to me.
Well, here, this will put you through Harvard.
All right, I'm rolling 1,000, but to change my luck, I will now use my own dice.
Your own
One
dice?
dice.
What was the problem?
Yeah, I had them made for me specially in Chicago.
No, Big Julie, you cannot interpolate Chicago dice into a New York crap game.
That is a breach of etiquette.
Yeah, show me where it says that in Emily Post.
Okay, not that I wish to seem petty, but may I take a look at these dice? But these dice ain't got no spots on them. They're blank.
How are you supposed to?
Well, I had the spots taken off for luck, but I remember where the spots formerly were.
You are gonna roll me.
that.
You are gonna roll me blank dice and call them from remembering where the spots formerly was?
Why not?
I see no problem. What am I supposed to do?
Ah, a 5 and a 5. My point is 10.
Okay, I still got a chance.
Go, Jules.
Okay. Tenzi, come againzi.
I hope she falls down on her Enzy.
Oh, a 10. I win.
Oh, a 10?
Yeah, a 6 and a 4.
Well, which is the 6 and which is the 4?
Either way.
Oh, brother.
Oh, come on.
All right. Now I'm going to roll you for 2,000.
Oh, Big Julie, I just remembered. I'm eloping tonight. Adelaide's waiting for me.
Get up.
Why don't you let some of the other chaps in on the fun?
I will after I'm through with you. 2,000. All right. Oh, 7. I win.
What a surprise.
Let's go, Jules.
Now, I'm going to take it easy on you.
Well, what does that mean?
I'm shooting $1.
I'll take all of it.
How do you like that? Snake eyes. I lose.
Hey, win them all.
For this, I gotta bend down.
All right. I will now give you a chance. I'm going to roll you 3,000.
3 G's?
I'm rolling you 3 G's. Put it down there.
Well, wouldn't it be more convenient if I just put it right into your pocket?
Get it up. Come on. All right. Oh, 11. I win again.
Well, that cleans me.
All right. Now I will play with you guys.
No way. I am not dealing with that.
Wait, no, Big Julie, wait a minute. You got to give me a chance to get even. I will roll you again, but with my dice.
All right, Detroit, that seems fair. But what are you going to use for money?
I will give you my marker.
And you want Big Julie to put up gash?
Hey, Nathan done it.
Sure, I done it. What kind of deal is this anyway?
Take it easy. Come on.
Her with their no-spot dice. Somebody ought to knock the spots off of her.
Nathan, don't make Big Julie have to do something to you.
Yeah, I'm on my vacation.
Go ahead, shoot
She
me.
says.
Put me in cement. At least then I would know where I was. Here, I risked my neck setting up a crap game. I even promised to get married on account of it. And how do I wind up? Broke. In a sewer. Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there is nothing you can do to me that would not cheer me up.
Well, here they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, fresh blood. Are you looking for some action?
Not at the moment, but I would like to talk to some of the guys.
No, we're not talking. We are shooting crap.
I am asking for only 1 minute.
We are shooting crap.
It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Hey, who is this guy?
It's the fella I was telling you about. Took the mission doll to Havana. Look, pal, why don't you go back to your praying tomato, okay? You're slowing up the action around here.
You want some action? Care to make a small wager on a proposition?
Hey, what kind of wager?
Am I left-handed or right-handed?
Now, how are we supposed to know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue. Oh! Now look, guys, tonight at Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street, they're holding a midnight prayer meeting. Now I promised to deliver them some sinners. And when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are pretty high up in the paint cards.
I don't want to spend no evening in a hallelujah joint.
Well, if you won't do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to yourselves. I guarantee you the air in the mission smells cleaner than down here. And maybe it wouldn't hurt you guys to learn something else besides the odds of making a 4 the hard way.
Yeah, you've been reading the Bible too much.
So what? Maybe the Bible don't read as lively as the scratch sheet, but it is at least twice as accurate.
Goodbye,
I
pal.
think I have had enough of this.
Well, I tried.
I did.
See you around, Nathan.
Sky,
Please leave it.
about that Havana business, I regret that I temporarily did not have the 1,000 to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Get up, Big Julie. I have now got the dough to roll you, but with my dice.
Sit down. Nothing doing with those dice. She cannot make a pass to save her soul.
What'd you say?
It says with them dice, she cannot make a pass to save her soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save hers. And yours. And yours. And his. I'm gonna roll the dice. I will bet each of you $1,000 against your soul. 1,000 cash against a marker for your soul. If I win, you will show up at the mission tonight. Is it okay?
Hold on. Let me get this. Let me get this. If you lose, we each get $1,000. And if you win, we gotta show up at the Mission Dolls Cabaret.
If I win, you all show up at the Save a Soul mission. 1 meeting.
It's okay by me.
What about you, Nathan? $1,000 against your soul.
Me? I don't even know if I got one.
You got one someplace.
How do you spell soul?
All right, put down your markers.
Go.
You.
Let's go.
Oh,
Give me the dice.
Get out. Nice.
Give me my $1,000.
I will need a.
Give me room.
All right.
I will need a new guy.
Adelaide's waiting for
what's the
me.
matter, Sky? You turning chicken?
You see me roll for 100 G's. But I got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet, before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady wouldn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I've got my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite. Let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby. I'm the fella you came in with. Luck, be a lady. 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 Roll the dice. Coming out, coming out, coming out. Ha!
I'm telling you, I don't want to go to no prayer meeting.
Big Julie, you put down your marker, and if you welch, it will cause me no little embarrassment. I am sure you do not wish to cause me embarrassment.
But if it ever gets back to Chicago that I went to a prayer meeting, no decent person will ever talk to me.
Cry me a river.
Where are the other guys? Come on. Come on. Oh, sorry. Adelaide!
Oh, what a coincidence.
Did nicely explain to you about tonight. I hope you ain't sore
Please,
about...
let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. We do not need to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, what is this? You're my doll.
Your doll? Please, if that weren't so amusing, one could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, baby. How can you carry on like this over one lousy elopement?
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in your not being able to bother me no more. I have got you completely out of my... Oh, Nathan!
Adelaide, sweetheart, baby, don't ever do that to me. You know I can't stand it. We'll get married, and we'll have a home. A nice little white house with green shutters, just like the Whitney colors.
Oh, we gotta do it soon, Nathan. I got another letter from my mother today asking a lot of questions. And she even put a letter in there for you, too.
A letter for me? From your mother? Ugh. Dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters, and in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an A&P. I'm not even the manager.
I was gonna promote you for Christmas.
Oh. I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family, Adelaide and the 5 children and the one that's on and the one that's on the way.
Oh, Mother wanted me to visit her, so I had to tell her that.
Well, don't she know I can't have 6 kids on which they pay me at the A&P? I'm very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You are a good man, and I know you will always take care of Adelaide. Oh, Adelaide, I feel like a heel.
Oh, Nathan, it's all right. We can still make everything better. Look, it's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay, let's do it.
Come on, Nathan. We'll be late.
Let's go. I can't.
Why not?
Because I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, this is the biggest lie you have ever told me.
But I promise you it's true.
You promise me this, you promise me that, you promise me anything under the sun, then you give me a kiss and you're grabbing your hat and you're off to the races again. When I think of the time gone by,
Adelaide.
and I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me. I love you.
Years of my life, I was a fool to give to.
All right, already. I'm just an old good Nick. All right, already. It's true, so new. So sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
You gamble it here, you gamble it there, you gamble on everything, all except me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air till you're back in the money again. When I think of the time gone by,
Adelaide.
and I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me. I love you.
Wind up in jail, don't come to me to bail.
All right, already. So call a policeman. All right, already. It's true, so new. So sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
You're at it again, you're running the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle to that, and I'm sick and I'm tired of stalling around, and I'm telling you now that we're through. When I think of the time gone by,
Adelaide.
and I think of the way I tried,
Adelaide.
I could honestly die.
Sue me, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
several minutes past midnight. Isn't anybody coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Maybe your watch is fast.
No, I know what's wrong, General. I'm wrong. I've failed. I've spoken to these people day after day, and my words just haven't reached them.
Welcome, brothers. Welcome.
Is everybody here?
Put the
Where's
fan
Nathan
down,
Detroit?
you big, oh my gosh. All right, would you move along? Big Julie, come on, move along. Hello. Hello, sir, hi. Hello, all right. Move along.
Well,
move
Miss Sarah,
would you move in?
here you go.
Please.
1 dozen
You
or
can't
more
sit
assorted
there.
sinners.
Move in. Move
Sorry
in.
we didn't have time to clean them up.
Hello.
Won't you sit down, please?
Sit down! All of you!
I would like to welcome you to the Save a Soul mission.
Just a minute. This is a mission, not Roseland, so I suggest you do not indulge in any unpleasantness. Since I am departing for Points West tonight, I'm appointing Nathan Detroit Major Domo in my place. Nathan, if anybody doesn't conduct themselves according to Hoyle, they're going to answer to Sky Masterson personally, and that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, boys. Brother Abernathy, your dice.
Ladies, gentlemen, we are honored tonight. The meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
Hey, hey, hey.
It
No
is
booing.
wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners.
Evil? What do you mean evil?
Now,
It's me.
who would like to testify? Who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny. Me. Testify. Testify.
I ain't no stool pigeon. No. No. Really?
Tell him what a bum you are.
Fine. I was always a bad guy and a gambler, but I ain't gonna do it no more. Thank you.
There now, don't you feel better?
I'm all right.
Anyone else?
Big Julie.
Get up. Let's hear this one. You guys got 3 hours.
Well, I was always bad as a kid. But ever since then, I have gone straight. As I can prove by my record, 33 arrests, no convictions.
That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive.
Harry.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Harry the horse.
Come on, you did it. Come on.
Well, like, when Sky was rolling us for our souls,
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he rolled us $1,000 against our souls. That is why we are here.
I don't understand.
I do, General. He means they are only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
Well, how wonderful. This whole meeting, the result of gambling. Oh, it shows how good can come from evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Hasn't she, though?
Thank you.
Hey,
Right.
I ain't finished with my sins yet.
All right, go on.
My sins is that when Sky rolled us, I wished I would win the 1,000 instead of having to come here. But now that I'm here, I still wish it.
Anyone else?
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson.
There we go.
Hey, get up, you fat water buffalo.
Let's hear this. Come on, Tubby.
Well, it comes to me kind of funny. Like a dream, I tell you. Like a dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, someone fake me. But the passengers, they knew right from wrong. Oh, the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapels of your checkered coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey, but the passengers were bound to resist. Oh, the people all said beware, said you're going to heaven. People all said beware, you'll scuttle the ship. And the devil will drag you under, but over that's a time when the wicked road. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard, and there I sank, and I hollered, someone save me. That's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, sit down. I said to myself, sit down, sit down, rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under with a rope of heavy over the boat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Well, is there anything we can do for you, Brother Brannigan? Perhaps you would care to testify.
The only testifying I'll do in court, I'll testify that you ran a crap game in the mission all night. Miss Sarah, you were standing here when they all left. You saw them. Aren't these the fellows?
I never saw them before in my life.
Ah, that's a right broad.
Now, if you would excuse us, officer, we would like to get on with our meeting.
I've never seen crap shooters spend so much time in a mission. Maybe that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Oh, God, Brannigan. Thank you, Miss Sarah. But I got another thing I want to confess, and I got to get it off my chest. The truth is, we did shoot crap here last night. And we're all sorry, ain't we, boys?
Very sorry.
I'm sorry.
But I did another terrible thing. I bet a certain guy he could not take a certain doll away with him on a trip. And this I should not have done. But it did no harm, as I won the bet.
You won the bet.
Well, sure. The guy told me he did not take the doll. I feel better already.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! Brothers and sisters, we will now sing number 244, Follow the Fold.
The bold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll stray no more. Follow, follow the fold.
unknown fiancé.
Yes. When are you getting married?
The 12th of never.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't even get close enough to a church to be left at it. Oh, gee. What'll I tell my mother?
Oh, your mother will understand. Just tell her your engagement has been broken.
I'm afraid that might confuse her. Maybe I'll tell her Nathan is dead, and then see to it.
You mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Isaiah.
You got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh?
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
Don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you got it bad. You know, when I saw you the other night with Sky Masterson, I could have Oh, no. Not Sky Masterson. You're not in love with Sky. You poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I do. That's love.
Adelaide, can't men like Sky ever change?
For 14 years, I've tried to change Nathan. I always thought about how wonderful he would be if he was different.
I've thought about Sky that way, too.
I've sat and pictured him by the hour. Nathan, my Nathan, in a little home in the country, happy. Wouldn't it be wonderful?
Wouldn't it? If only Sky.
But they just can't change.
You know, a little while ago at our prayer meeting, there were a lot of gamblers who acted as though maybe they could change.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean that... Gamblers? At your prayer meeting? Was Nathan Detroit there?
I'm sure I heard that name.
A darling little fellow with a cute mustache?
I think so.
How do you like that, rat? Just when he ought to be lying, he's telling the truth. Oh, I'm so glad I'm through with him. And you ought to be glad you're through with Sky, too.
I am.
Here. What are we? Crazy or something? At Wanamaker's and Saks and Klein's, a lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market from Borneo to Nome, you mustn't squeeze a melon till you get the melon home.
You've simply gotta gamble.
You get no guarantee.
Now doesn't that kind of apply to you and I?
You and me.
Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much as he loves to play, crazy and wild and free.
Marry the man today, rather than sigh and sorrow.
Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
Marry the man today.
Marry the man today.
Maybe he's leaving town.
Maybe he's leaving town.
Don't let him get away.
Don't let him get away.
Hurry and track him down. Attack him and marry the man today. Give him the girlish laughter. Marry the man today and save the fist for after.
Slowly introduce him to the better things. Respectable, conservative, and clean.
Reader's Digest.
Guy Lombardo.
Rogers Pete.
Golf.
Galoshes.
Ovaltine.
Sons, marry the man today. Handle it meek and gently.
Marry the man today and train him subsequently.
Carefully expose him to domestic life. And if he ever tries to stray from you, have a pot roast.
Have a headache.
Have a baby.
Have 2.
6, 9. Stop. Marry the man today. Rather than sigh and sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways.
Give me the latest edition.
Well, come on, Nathan. We're waiting for you.
Hold on, I'm waiting on the lieutenant. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Oh, Nathan, close up the newsstand. We're getting married.
Look, is this wedding gonna take place or ain't it? I paid half a buck on this mesenterim.
No, oh, Nathan, come on.
Gee, Adelaide, you picked the busy. What? You never seen a set of tails before?
Dolls and down.
You picked the busiest time of day.
Let's go. Where is the wedding?
Oh, holy smokes.
What's the matter?
I never found a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan.
What about the Biltmore garage?
It's not that garage. This guy doesn't stop.
Brewster, it's too distracting.
Better than that.
Somebody else. Like Miss
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice.
Amen.
Where's the crap game?
Oh, my God.
Enough with this.
Get over here.
Brother Masterson,
Yes, Brother Detroit.
could we use your mission to get married, Adelaide and I?
Certainly. I married Sister Sarah and Brother Masterson. Glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay you 8 to 5. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means
What's
is
Obadiah? Obadiah.
he wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Oh, thank you very much. I know we're going to be happy. We'll have a little home in the country, and Nathan will be sitting there beside me every single night.
When you see a